Gaston Hoya.
The Super Lolo Show.
Kamusta? Kamusta sa inyong lahat? At welcome na naman po sa isang episode ng The Super Lolo Show. And marami po tayong pag-uusapan ngayon last week. By the way, we had a guest. Okay? And napakarami pong nag-react, napakarami pong nag-question, napakarami pong humingi sa akin ng mga, what do you call this, payo na tungkol doon sa pinag-usapan namin regarding the elderly. And I would like to say na again, inimbita na naman natin siya in spite of his very busy schedule. Yung ating speaker last time is also our guest today, si Mr. Ricardo Fernandez. Rick, by the way, like I told you before sa mga ngayon lang nag-sign in, Rick is a sociologist. Okay, graduate of the University of the Philippines. He is a speechwriter to two former presidents. And not only that, talagang love niya ang writing, love niya ang tumulong. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Ricardo Fernandez.
Rick, magandang araw po sa inyo mga manonood. It's nice to be here again. Coach Gus, thank you for your very kind introduction.
Rick, baka may gusto kang batiin.
Ayan, I'd like to greet my family, especially my children, si Ricardo Jr., Erica and Riches, and my two grandchildren, Charlemagne Alvin and Charles Anthony.
Nakakaingit naman dahil meron ka ng grandchildren in fact, and I know that they are really excelling. Sabi nga mana sa Lolo. Anyway, yung mga. Okay, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we will be itutuloy namin ang pag-tackle sa mga challenges ng mga senior citizen natin, pati na rin yung mga elderly. Pero kikwentuhan ko muna kayo. On my way dito sa studio, merong nag-message sa akin. Isang co-elderly rin, no? In fact, senior citizen na nagpapanik. And Rick, I think you should also look into this, no?
Okay.
Nagpapanik siya because he read, okay, paggising niya, nagfe-Facebook na siya, alam mo na, no? The usual. Nagfe-Facebook siya, nagbabasa ng mga posts, and meron siya nakitang post, okay, na hindi niya nag-comment siya kaagad. Nung nag-comment siya kaagad, na-post niya kaagad yung comment, okay? And ang sabi niya sa akin, Coach, hindi ba nating pwedeng burahin ka agad dyan o paano ba ang gagawin ko? Kasi galit ako nung pinost ko, pero sa tingin ko mukhang mali yung sinabi ko. And well, sabi ko sa kanya, I don't think we can do anything about it, but this is a lesson learned. Tama, Rick?
Yes, Coach Gus. Senior citizens normally experience this, and not only senior citizens, even those guys who might be younger, no? Mga young people or even middle age, as long as they're new to, hindi sila techie, they're new to IT technology, bago pa lang sila sa paggamit ng mga gadgets like laptop and cell phones, this is a common mistake. In fact, yours truly, if you remember it, Coach Gus, there were several times in the past when I sought your assistance in this kind of mistakes I made sa accidentally posting in the internet.
Mm. Okay.
I think you remember that.
Yes. I do.
Thing, yeah.
I do.
Mm-hmm. So this is related to what we tackled yung about the elderly should be knowledgeable. They should have training in IT or technology. Especially in modern communication gadgets.
I agree totally with Rick, no? And you see, may term dyan eh. May term dyan. Alam mo ang term?
Yeah.
If you will remember, yung sinasabing, yung sa Old Western, yung trigger, yung draw, quick draw.
Trigger happy?
Trigger happy at saka quick draw.
Ano?
Ganun din sa pagpo-post.
Yeah.
Di ba? Hindi masyadong, basta post lang ng post.
Yes, right.
And sometimes, oftentimes, yung mga ganon, they get into trouble. Either binabash,
Okay.
binubuli,
Right.
or nagkakaroon ng maraming kagalit. Worse, you may be, sabi nga liable for, sabi nga ano ba tawag doon, fake news or may term yan
Fake news.
parang libel. Libel ba? Libel. Cyber. Cyber libel. So that's the worst perhaps that should happen.
If it's not about you, no? If it's
Yeah.
about somebody else, like a friend, and he or she doesn't want that particular thing posted, you could be liable for cyber libel, no?
Yes.
Especially if unflattering yung na-post mo. But I notice about these kinds of mistakes. Sometimes sinasadya din ng mga original postings. Na,
Totoo.
pinindot ka lang, hindi mo naman siya ipopost. Suddenly, na-post na siya. This happens, pati sa pagka yung mga technology where you will be buying something, hindi mo naman binibili pa. Tinitingnan mo lang, nagulat ka na, biglang na-press mo na pala something that says you already ordered it when in fact you did not, no? Parang walang safeguard, parang sinasadya ba?
Okay.
That's common in the internet.
Okay, so para sa mga elderly natin, before we go into our main topic na di-discuss, no, let's list down some tips. Okay, ito ay hindi technical pero let's list down some tips na makakatulong sa ating mga elderly, mga senior citizens, mga simpleng tips lang para at least ma-minimize yung mga, sabi nga natin ma-minimize yung mga ating pagkakamali at saka yung ating takot na magkamali. Okay? Remember sa social media, tandaan nyo, once na nag-post ka ng picture, photo, story, whatever you post, may makakabasa niyan. Okay, remember that, may makakabasa. So, let's talk about some tips. Ito yung mga tips na ni-research ko, and they came up with the top 10. Okay, ang unang-una is this, Rick. Basahin ko Ang isang tip, ang unang-unang tip is, piliin mong maigi o i-choose mong maigi yung platform. Dito sa atin, lalo nang sa mga elderly, ang platform lagi na pinipili ay Facebook.
FB.
Laging FB. Hindi tayo masyado sa IG, hindi tayo masyado sa YouTube, sa TikTok yan, pero mostly naman sa TikTok sabi nga maraming sayaw-sayaw. But on the serious side, FB lagi. Okay? FB ang laging pinipili. And bakit yon? Sapagkat most of our friends, most of our batchmates, most of our relatives are what? On Facebook. Yung mga abroad, no? Sa abroad na nakikipag-chat tayo, GC natin lahat ay nasa Facebook. So, yun nga, choose the right platform. Okay? So, you might want to add anything to that, Rick.
Well, FB kasi, Coach Gas, this is the virtual version of what we had in the past, which was a
Friendster?
real, I mean,
Way back pa.
yeah.
Okay.
A real Facebook or an album.
Oo
No?
nga pala.
So, para nangyari lang, hindi ba, initially, naging virtual. So you can
Okay.
you can post anything in your album which you intend to show to other people. So, ganun ang nangyari sa Facebook, no? So, gradual yung pag-develop, no? Pati yung marami siyang safeguards. So tayong mga senior citizen, mas at home tayo sa Facebook kasi may mga safeguards na before na natin i-post to, may several steps ganun. So, mas user-friendly siya, especially elderly friendly, no? Coach Gus.
Yeah.
Yun nga, so parang it's our album of old or our scrapbook of, remember the scrapbook nung araw, no?
Yes.
Pati yung mga crush mo, ilalagay mo pa doon.
In fact, hindi lang yun, pati yung mga sulat, no? Yung mga notes. Yung mga notes, mga letters, mga post-it or whatever remembrance na ano sa scrapbook.
Scrapbook.
Which hindi ko na alam kung hindi ata ako nag-scrapbook. Anyway.
Usually it's the girls sa scrapbook.
Okay. So, pero hindi na naintindihan yan ng ating mga ng mga younger generation. But anyway, so, ayun, choose your platform and please, if you choose the platform, study it. Pag-aralan nyo, napakaraming videos ang nagpapakita ng simpleng tutorial para dun sa platform na yon. Okay? Second, which is very, very important also, huwag niyong kakalimutan, una-una, you secure it. Most of our elderlies are using FB on a smartphone. Tama?
Right.
Most smartphone yan. Ngayon, remember na i-secure nyo ng password na hindi password na kahit sino
Ayan, hulaan.
kayang hulaan. Pero wag namang password na napakahirap. Di ba, Rick? Na
Pati ikaw.
pati kayo ay pati at tayo pati ikaw mismo ay malilimutan. Okay? In fact, nangyari yan because I was too sabi nga conscious about having a good password. I forgot. Okay, buti na lang you can always check your email. Okay? And change the password. Anyway, so password, use strong passwords. Okay, ito. Third, be skeptical. Ito tatanungin ko si Rick because napakaraming nakikipag-friends kay Rick. Okay, napakaraming gusto friendship kay Rick. Be skeptical of friend requests. Only accept friend requests from people you really know. I'd like to get your opinion on that, Rick.
On the last sentence na sinabi mo, medyo I beg to disagree a little, no? Kasi Facebook was meant to be a friendship platform na to make new friends, not just to add your old friends or rekindle old friendships.
All right.
So how can you meet new friends kung people you know lang i-add mo, no? But it's safer always to add people who are friends of your friends.
Okay, that's good. Friends of your friends. Yeah. Okay. Kasi talagang sometimes, not sometimes,
Many times.
Most
of the time.
many times, you will see friend requests. Okay? Friend requests, na lang talagang, what I do, if there is a friend request, I check the profile first. Chinecheck ko muna yung profile.
Yeah.
Tinitingnan ko, ang profile ba nito sa FB legit?
Yes.
Now, if you will see that his or her, mostly her, profile, okay, is only up to one post, medyo i-question mo na yan. Okay? I-question mo na yan. So, again, beware of those. Next, beware of scams. This is self-explanatory.
That's right.
And napakaraming scams ngayon na nangyayari, hindi lang sa FB but across all platforms. Pati nga, what do you call this? Pati call. May scams ngayon. Huh? May scams. Have you had any experience, Rick, sa scam?
Actually, ako kasi, cynical ako eh. Like, even in actual friendships, if people approach me sa sabi ko, may kailangan to. Something like that. So, pagdating sa FB, ganun pa rin yung perception ko, kaya hindi ako na-scam. So, In case na lalo na kung foreigner na babae yung makipag-friend sa'yo, ganun. Ang inaano ko, meron akong rules of friendship na padadala.
Rules sa
Rules of
friendship.
friendship.
Okay,
Unang-una,
nabibisto.
do not ask, at this time, do not ask for details, my personal details like my complete name, my address, my cell phone number, my email. Second, I do not send or lend money to anyone. Third, I will not accept packages or gifts from anyone. Kasi merong magsasabi sa'yo na he or she will send you packages, di ba?
Wow.
And many people believe that, that's the start of a scam.
Okay. Okay.
Yung mga ganon. Tapos, normally naman, pag lumusot sila dyan, well and good, no?
Yeah.
Pero most of the time, pag sinend ko yon, biglang, this person is no longer available. Makikita. So obviously, it's a scam, di ba? So yun ang biglang lilitaw. So, well and good, at least nothing lost.
You know, those are annoying, especially, have you received friendships, yung friend requests na galing sa kilalang celebrities or kilalang mga tao? I mean, my first reaction when I would see that would be, why in the world will this famous personality even,
At the time.
yeah, have the time, or even would want to be friends, no?
Yeah.
Even on Facebook with me, Rick.
Well, maraming ganyan, normally, obviously scammer, no? Kasi syempre, let's say, yung post, sabihin si ganito siya, who is a billionaire, no? A famous billionaire. Why on hell does he have only 500 friends if he is that famous, So yung 500 friends na yon, chances are yun yung nag-fall into the trap, no? Siya yung talaga yung billionaire, no? Pero itong mga, mga scams neto, they have a way of turning things around. Ako, I personally know somebody who was a friend, who is a friend of mine, na-scam ng ganito. Supposedly, mapera, yung person, tapos, naging friend niya, and it turned out, siya pa yung magpapadala ng na pera in the end.
Hinihinga ng pera, you mean?
They have certain ways of
Okay.
Kaysa sasabihin na, I would like to invite you to join this exclusive membership club in my country where you have these privileges, ganyan. Tapos, bigla ngayon, hihinga ng amount. Not so high naman, pero kaya naman ng friend ko. Pero the thing is, if you multiply that by many people, malaki yung amount,
And Rick, bakit nila alam na, ang karamihan ng nabibiktima,
Yeah.
ang karamihan ng binibiktima ay yung mga elderly.
Yeah.
So they know, these
Elderly men and
scammers
women.
know that, the person is on the, mature side.
Yeah.
Ay, nako, it's so anyway, sabi nga, mag-ingat kayo. I think the best advice would be always to be prepared and to learn a lot. Anyway, we'll take a break before we listen to Rick Ople Fernandez as he tackles the fears, no? The fears, top 10 fears facing the elderly. We'll be right back.